Hi, Professor. My name is Chisumelo Randani. I have over 8 years of experience in the pharmaceutical and healthcare sector. In this short presentation, I'll be sharing a brief reflection of my MBA journey, how it has shaped my managerial thinking, strengthened my leadership skills, and prepared me to lead in a more complex healthcare and strategy-driven environment. Before starting my MBA, I came into this program as a technical expert with over 8 years of hands-on experience in the pharmaceutical and healthcare sector. I was confident in my operational knowledge, problem-solving skills, and clinical decision-making. However, over time, I started to recognize a strategic gap. While I was very strong technically, my expertise was somewhat isolated. I could execute well within my role, but I lacked formal leadership frameworks, organizational thinking, and exposure to broader business strategy. I realized I had reached a professional ceiling, not because of lack of skill, but because I needed a bigger picture view. That realization became the catalyst for pursuing my MBA at UCW. My goal wasn't just career advancement, it was transformation. I wanted to move from someone who executes tasks well to someone who can lead teams, influence decision, and drive strategy, especially in consulting, innovation, and healthcare leadership roles. Throughout my MBA, I was consistently exposed to real-world managerial situations through group projects, case analysis, simulation, leadership-based assignments. These experiences required me to make decisions, collaborate under pressure, and communicate ideas clearly, often with limited information. As a result, I strengthened my key managerial capabilities, such as strategic thinking, decision making, teamwork, and problem solving. More importantly, my mindset shifted. I moved from focusing primarily on execution and technical accuracy to thinking like a manager who must balance people, priorities, and long term outcomes. This marked an important transition from being a technical expert to developing a broader, more strategic and managerial perspective. One major realization during this journey was that being competent is not enough. My analytical background from healthcare remained a strong foundation, and my disciplined approach helped me stay organized and consistent. These were my clear strengths. However, through my self reflection during this MBA, I also became aware of important growth areas. I realized that I initially relied too much on logic, execution, and not enough on influence, adaptability, and collaborative leadership. Group projects and peer feedback highlighted that while my work was strong, I needed to communicate more intentionally, listen more actively, and involve others earlier in the decision-making process. Over the course of this program, I had made significant progress in these areas. I am now more comfortable navigating group dynamics, managing different options, and adjusting my leadership style based on theme and situation. This shift has strengthened both my confidence and effectiveness as a developing leader. This slide here represents one of my key aha moments during the MBA. The Indigo assessment, which includes the DICS behavioral profile shown on the left, helped me understand I naturally approach work in a structured, analytical, and people-oriented way. However, it was through group projects, strategic cases, and continuous feedback from professors and teammates that my leadership mindset truly shifted. Earlier in the program, I relied heavily on analysis and personal execution. Over time, I improved significantly in delegation and conflict resolution by listening more actively, clarifying expectation upfront, and balancing empathy with accountability. In addition, frameworks such as SWOT, PESTA, and Porter 5 forces were also impactful. The progression shown through my pre-MBA to now reflects that change. Greater confidence in decision making, stronger teamwork, improved resolution skills, which are critical in managing cross-functional teams and multiple stakeholders in real-life managerial roles. My individual development plan for the next 12 months focused on practical leadership growth. In the short term, over the next 3 months, I will strengthen my executive presence through platforms like Toastmasters and complete my healthcare strategy capstone to apply MBA frameworks to real business challenges. In the medium term, between 3 to 6 months, I plan to obtain a PMP or Agile certification to strengthen my ability to translate strategy into execution. In long term, from 6 to 12 months, my goal is to move into senior consultant roles within the healthcare focused firm while mentoring junior UCW students to build coaching and people leadership skills. Overall, this plan supports better decision making, stronger team collaboration, and a more integrated leadership approach. To conclude, this MBA journey has prepared me to lead in complex and uncertain environments. I now use practical frameworks like SWOT to assess strengths and gaps, PESTEL to understand external forces such as regulation and technology, Butterfly forces to recognize competitive pressure and opportunities. These tools help bring structure to complex situations, combined with diverse team experiences and strong leadership focus. I feel confident and ready to apply these skills in future leadership roles. Here are my references. Thank you.